Carbon-based fundamental nanostructures. Carbon forms the backbone of biology of life on the Earth. This is in the form of complex molecules bonded with other elements, especially oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. For example, nucleic acid, enzymes, proteins, carbohydrates, etc. It is also a major constituent of the conventional sources of energy. Materials containing carbon exhibit a wide range of properties. These properties are due to three fundamental reasons. First, a carbon atom can bond with many different types of atoms by forming covalent bonds. The sharing of electrons between different atoms forms the covalent bonds. Second, each carbon atom can extend itself to form such covalent bonds with 4 other atoms at a time. This helps to form chains of atoms. Third, there is no other element except carbon which bonds as strongly to other carbon atoms and in as many ways as the carbon atom. Example, when carbon atoms bond together in short chains, they have properties of a gas. Their bonding together in longer chains results in solids. For example, plastic. When they join together in 2 or 3-dimensional lattices, they form extremely hard materials such as diamonds. Carbon has the capacity to form strong cohesion by sharing different number of electrons. This property is responsible for most stable biochemical compounds necessary for life. This is the reason why the carbon is considered as a basis for the chemistry of life. Thus, due to its properties, carbon possesses varieties of allotropes. For example, diamond, graphite, graphene, a monolayer graphite, amorphous carbon, glassy carbon, and fullerenes. All these allotropes have different properties. Fullerene. The common name for carbon-based nanostructures is fullerene. Fullerene is any molecule composed of carbon atoms in the form of hollow sphere, ellipsoid, or tube. Fullerenes are similar in structure to graphite, which is composed of staked graphene, a monolayered graphite sheets of interlinked pentagonal, hexagonal, and sometimes heptagonal rings. Fullerene was discovered by Robert F. Curl, Jr., Harold W. Kroto, James Heath, Richard E. Smalley, and Shane O'Brien in 1985 through their mass spectrograph experiment. It possesses a dome-shaped hollow sphere made up of 60 carbon atoms, C60. The suffix N, ENE, in the word fullerene indicates that each carbon atom is covalently bonded to 3 atoms, with 1 double bond between 1 pair of carbon. Buckyball. The name Buckminster fullerene, many times called fullerenes or buckyball, is given to honor the American architect Buckminster Fuller, who designed the famous geodesic dome. A buckyball is a molecule containing 60 carbon atoms. Here, each carbon atom is bound to 3 adjacent carbon atoms forming a sphere, which is around 1.0 nanometer in diameter. The bonds between atoms form a pattern of joint hexagons and pentagons that is similar to the panels on a soccer ball. Since spherical fullerenes resemble to the football used in association football, they are also known as buckyball. Existence of fullerene in nature is now discovered in candle soot and lightning discharges in the atmosphere. Recently, in 2010, scientists of NASA have found buckyball C60 present in a cloud of cosmic dust surrounding to a star 6,500 light years away. Therefore, according to one belief, buckyballs that form the outer space have provided seeds for life on Earth. Buckyballs with different number of carbon atoms C60, C70, C76, C86 are also reported, ranging from smallest cluster of C20 to the largest C540. Buckyballs are extremely strong. However, due to special bonding among carbon atoms, they can easily trap other atoms or molecules. Their purification is therefore a challenge to scientists, and hence they are costly. Carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes are extension of buckyballs. In fact, they are buckyballs without the ends closing. Hence, spheres are not formed and long tubular structures are formed. They are called carbon nanotubes. It's also called a fullerene. Carbon nanotubes means cylindrical fullerenes. Nanotubes having lengths ranging from micrometers to millimeters are also possible. The carbon nanotube derived from buckyball is also called a bucky tube. Richard Smalley developed nanotubes from buckyballs. This was possible by stitching the buckyballs together through bonding in a row and truncating the overlapping regions. In the year 1991, a scientist of NEC laboratory, Sumio Tajima, photographed nanotubes and explained the construction and structure of nanotubes. Nanotubes can be of different types, namely single-walled nanotube, that is SWNT, and multi-walled nanotubes, that is MWNT. Single-walled nanotube consists of a single cylindrical nanotube, whereas MWNT consists of multiple concentric nanotubes of varying diameters. Nanotubes can be made either with open ends or closed ends. Nanotubes with reducing diameter towards one of the ends can also be designed. Carbon nanobuds. Carbon nanobud is newly discovered allotrope of carbon in which fullerene buds are covalently attached to the outer part of the carbon nanotubes. This hybrid material has mixed properties of both fullerenes and